I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and chucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols, get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness. Could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Pennick's going to throw straight away. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Go right side, caught by Mooney. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Trying to run in, Algier. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Penix working from the gun. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
19 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 7.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Chased out to his right. Brought in Ty Fulton. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Buying some time right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
19.
Penix now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep here. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
A gain of 12. And the Vikings first down.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Second and 3 now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Escapes out to the left. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 36 yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
The kickoff for the Vikings.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Hughes on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Let's go. Viking 18.
To the air with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Escapes the defender. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Going right side, Robinson with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, Penix. Flushed out now to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Third down, it's Penix. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And he's finally down to put put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
1st and 10, or under Robinson. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
You're going play fake with Penix. Vacates quickly left side. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Falcons field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And they'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Headed out right. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion Jefferson left. McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Again, McCarthy to throw. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings face a 4-point deficit. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He finds the rookie from Virginia Tech. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
Let go. 19, tuck.
Penix here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down. Running left is Robinson. And he's rerouting towards the middle. Only gets him a couple. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That one complete to Pitts. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. And this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Koo. He's up and good. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Vikings 14. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Vikings taking over on offense. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy buys time, rolling right. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has it in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Bronk, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. That's complete inside the 35. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Rolling out to his left. Has a big strike to Addison. Into the red zone. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix now to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On first down, here's Penix. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
19 Lions, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That one connects. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
31, Vikings 28. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back to second down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Taken in by Felton, left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations?
It's a fake, direct snap to the up man. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Will cobble together a yard there. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
Here's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party to get involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 16 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They've got first down from the 31. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Here he goes, third and long. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Brought in, deep down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. Clark Phillips with the pick.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer in talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
The left side is caught by Pitts. He's going to have them up to that 23. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense is set, first and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 37.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Going to the ground again on first. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Penix here from the gun. Has it in close. Running down left side. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Cool on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
45, Vikings 28. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10. Their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting them in practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time, second and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup up 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We set it down for him at the 38. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Another throw here for McCarthy. Brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Finds a seam down the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
In the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Madison, the intended target. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Back to the air, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. That's cut. This is Addison. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10.
45. Vikings 35. Will Reichard to kick off for
That lead
Vikings.
trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 9. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set up. 70 Lions. Go.
Here's Robinson, start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Ball carrier. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60.
From the shotgun, Penix. Pitts brings it in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
60.
Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Staying with Robinson. Massive hits, the ball's out. And the Vikings have recovered.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. 2nd and 10, McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
9-yard gain on the play.
McCarthy throwing on his 3rd and 1. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Vikings, first down.
Play action, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
6 yards.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Vikings gotta score in a hurry. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. James Pierce picks it off. Hits the 20. And forget the the turnover. Brock may take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick. McCarthy. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing again. He goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. They're going to turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Now to give to Bijan. Power, he was way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.